Sometimes it's amazing what people can do with their artistic talent, creativity, and perseverance. Joanne Fink is one of those people. Her creations inspire her customers and bring a smile to their face. She shared her story with Alexa and talked about how she designs her products and gets them on the market.
I'm here with Joanne in her creative studio. What can you tell me about your career?
Well, I started off as a greeting card designer, and through the years I've been an art director, and mostly I develop products for the stationery, gift, craft, and Christian markets. In the last couple of years, I have been focusing on coloring books because the world has gone coloring crazy, and I have a brand called Zenspirations. I have a lot of coloring books out, and I like people to use my pages as a springboard for their own creative efforts. And it's really cool to be collaborating with artists all over the world who take my books and enhance the pages with their own colors and patterns and text. And it's just a really special thing to be part of so many lives.
So how did you translate your passion into your career?
Well, I started off as a lettering artist, and many years ago, I won't say how many years ago, but many years ago, I went to the stationery show in New York because I wanted to be able to offer my clients printed invitations, and I went to buy invitation books. And I'm walking around the show and I see all these greeting cards, and they're beautiful, but some of them do not have good lettering. And I used to be a lettering fanatic. I'm probably still a lettering fanatic, I just now embrace lots of different kinds of lettering. But I thought, wow, I could do that. And so I went home and I literally stayed up all night and put together a portfolio, and I went back the next day and showed a couple of companies. I actually went up to the smallest booth I could find, said, "Excuse me, do you ever look at new artists?" And they said, "Sure, let's see your work." So I whipped out what I had brought with me, and by the following stationery show I had 12 greeting cards published. There was nobody prouder on the face of the earth than me and my 12 greeting cards.
So you mentioned that you work with a client base. How do you find clients?
I find a lot of clients through different industry associations, mostly through trade shows. One of the things that I do in my work is license my work. So I create a piece of art and I might license it to one company for a greeting card, and another company for a mug, and another company for a t-shirt. Licensing is where I'm giving the company the right to reproduce my design as a certain product, so that could be a greeting card, for a certain time period, say 3 years, in a certain territory, which could be North America, could be worldwide, could be the Pacific Rim, and I get royalties. So that I don't want to give somebody, I don't sell my artwork, and I don't ever encourage young artists to sell their work. But when you create something, you can maximize your income potential from it if you license specific rights to it.
So let's say I'm a young artist that wants to get involved in this industry. What would you recommend my first step should be?
Visiting retail establishments. Like if you want to do cards, go to a Hallmark store, because you want to be intimately familiar with the type of product that you want to do. So whatever product you want to design, you should know the major players in the industry, and you should go to see how they merchandise their work at retail. And then when you go to the trade show and you ask to meet with the art director, you really understand how that art director has put together that product line.
So new artists have to be ambitious. They have to know what they create, and they have to know what companies are looking for. What other qualities might an ambitious new artist need?
Well, they have to have digital skills. They need to be able to create product mock-ups in Photoshop or Illustrator. It's helpful if they can understand current trends. They have to be a good researcher. You know, the Pantone Institute puts out color trends every year, and if you can incorporate that into your portfolio and also let the art directors know that you understand what goes into developing the product and that you enjoy being part of that development process, that really helps.
Joanne, thank you so much for that look into what it's like to be an artist.